let's go to immigration questions. You got a question? I've got an answer for you. And we do have a couple of lines open, so if you call right now, you will get your immigration questions asked and answered. Let's go to Andrea in Indianapolis. Andrea.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm calling on behalf of my husband. He called you yesterday, and they had sent him a notice of rejection because the payment amount.
Yes, I remember, and he didn't file an I-130.
Yes, so we did everything that you asked. You told us to get the form I-130 for me and the form we did all that.
Great.
So my question is for the forms that we already had, the I-485 and the I-765 and the I-864, can we use those same forms?
Yes.
Or do we okay, we can?
Yeah, you don't have to redo them.
Okay. Well, that was my only question. Thank you so much.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Mohammed in Los Angeles. Mohammed.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Thank you for your show. It's very helpful.
My pleasure.
So, Brad, I have a question about my case. I had my naturalization early January in Los Angeles, and the interview was pretty quick and it was very smooth. It has been done very smoothly, and the officer told me, I want to approve you, but I didn't receive your file yet. So it's going to take like 2 to 3 weeks.
I hope it's only 2 to 3 weeks.
But it's almost 5 months.
Yeah, I was about to say I would say that you have a better shot at hitting the lottery than immigration transferring a file in 2 to 3 weeks. Immigration takes months and months and months to transfer a file. What I would do is this. I mean, I assume you are 100% clean to become a citizen. Is that correct, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would do is I would either do a pre-litigation mandamus or literally do it, or a pre-litigation de novo review, or do both actually, which is you put a lawsuit together and we file it. You can't do it. You would have a lawyer do it. You file it with the local immigration officer, the head of the immigration service, and the head of the litigation unit. And you tell them it's been more than 120 days by law, and a naturalization application, you have 120 days to make a decision, or I get to go into federal court and have a federal judge decide this case. And generally on cases that are 100% smooth, 100% approvable, no skeletons in the closet, they find your file very, very fast. Other than that, you could be waiting forever. And it's funny, I was about to say to you before you finished, I said, good luck in 3 weeks. That's not going to happen. And you already told me 5 months after. So that's the answer is you got 2 choices in life. You got 3 choices in life. Okay? Choice 1 is do nothing. That doesn't get you anywhere. Choice 2 is you can make inquiries. Your lawyer can make inquiries. You can go to your congressman or senator to make inquiries, your local council member to make inquiries, all the politicians you know in the world to make an inquiry with immigration. And all you will get in return is a letter saying, we're working on your case. Why do I know that? Because I've been doing this for 30 years. I know exactly what they do. All right? Doesn't matter who asks, whether it's your lawyer, I do it, another lawyer does it, your senator does it. You're from California, Senator Feinstein calls immigration on your behalf. They'll move when they feel like it. The only thing that puts a fire, excuse my language, that puts a fire under their ass to get them to move is the threat of litigation. That's it.
Perfect. So who should I contact?
Me.
At your office?
You contact me. Hold on. We'll tell you how. Let's go to Elise in Philadelphia. Elise.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Brad, I have a little question. You see, my I-485 was denied. And I want to find out if what they say I have to...
Do you know why it was denied?
Yes.
Why was it denied?
What happened is my biometrics, I missed my first biometrics appointment, and I requested a second one, and I did it, and I went and did the second biometrics. Now they're saying that the denial is based on the first one I did not show up for.
All right, so this is just a procedural issue. Who's sponsoring you?
My husband.
All right, you have two choices. Okay? Well, you got three choices, but two out of three stink. But I'll tell you all three choices. Okay? One is you could do nothing, just like I told the other person. I mean, that's always a choice. Do nothing, and nothing will happen for you, or you can be put in deportation. One or the other. You don't want that. That's not a good option.
The denial letter is very strong.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna tell you how to fix it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So one is you do nothing, and either you live your life undocumented for the rest of your life, or they look to put you in deportation eventually, and you get deported. That's not a very good option. Okay? Second option is you make a motion to reopen your case. And you have to do that within 30 days of the decision. And you say, immigration, you screwed up, not me. Here's proof that I did my biometric, and I did it, they accepted it. How are you now saying I didn't do it? So you're wrong, not me. Reopen my case and process it.
Okay.
Now, in the realm of life, that's the most logical thing to do, because they're wrong, you're right. The problem with doing motions to reopen are two. One, they are historically slow to look at them. While they are historically slow to look at them, you cannot renew your work permit, you cannot renew your travel document.
Yeah, they told me that.
You're out of status. And number two, making a motion to reopen does not prevent immigration from putting you in deportation anyway.
Okay.
So they're slow in reviewing. You can't renew your work permit, and you still potentially could be put in deportation without a pending adjustment application. So to me, I don't love doing it that way, although in reality that is what you're supposed to be doing. What I like to do, what I advise my clients is, it's unfortunate this happened, it's not your fault, but let's not cut your nose to spite your face. And my advice is always refile it again, even though you shouldn't have to, because that way you're assured to get your work permit, you're assured to get your travel document, you're assured that if you're put in removal, you can go to a judge and say, I got an adjustment application pending, you can't do nothing to me. And number four, you know that there is a starting process and an ending process. Your case is on the conveyor belt to get a green card. When you do a motion to reopen, they have all the time in the world to look at it. Sometimes it takes them a year or longer, 2 years sometimes, to look at motions to reopen, and you wait that whole time, and of course there's never a guarantee they reopen it anyway. And now you wasted all this time for nothing. So although the fairest thing and the appropriate thing is to do the motion to reopen, in reality, the right thing to do to move your case forward is, unfortunately, you got to suck it up a little bit, refile again. And that's my advice. And also, by the way, if you refile through an attorney, both yourself and your attorney will get the biometric notice, so this way you don't miss it next time. Okay. So that's my advice.
I was thinking of you, Brad.
Okay. All right, so hold on one second if you need help, all right? Hold on.
Whoa!